Medieval Misadventures, Episode 8, Nicholas's New Night Shift. It was the start of a new year, and everyone was working hard, both the engines and the trucks. But no matter how hard everyone worked, the workload just couldn't calm down. A new engine had been sent to help out, but it hadn't shown up yet. One evening, Percy was getting ready to pull the mail train. James pulled up alongside him. "Be on the lookout for anything scary, Percy," said James. "Don't tease me, James," said Percy. "Yeah, James," said Thomas. "You best not start off the year making Percy too scared to pull the mail." Harry and Nicholas were resting nearby. "Don't worry, Percy," said Harry. "There's nothing to be scared of out there." "How would you know?" asked James. "You haven't been on Sodor for very long." "I'm sure there's nothing that will want to scare or attack a train as important as the mail train," said Nicholas. "Except maybe the midnight mail monster." The what?" "James, not another word." "Ow!" The Midnight Mail Monster is a monster that comes to the Solar Kingdom every decade or so and attacks engines pulling the mail train. "What does it look like?" asked Percy. "No one has ever seen it except the poor engines that get attacked by it," said James. "But some are able to hear it from a distance. It's known to speak in a very loud voice, and it appears at midnight wherever the mail train might be." "Time for you to get going, Percy," said Splinter. "The mail mustn't be late." "Oh dear," moaned Percy. And he set off into the night. All was going well at first, and Percy was starting to think there was nothing out there. But when he reached Wellsworth Station, the clock struck midnight, and then suddenly he heard a loud voice. "You look tasty." "Huh? I'm gonna eat you! The Midnight Mail Monster! Ah!" And Percy raced away. He was so scared that he didn't see a red signal. Up ahead, Rosie and Mario were coming the other way. "Whoa, Percy, watch out!" said Rosie. But it was too late. Percy crashed into Rosie hard. Mario was thrown backwards and he flew off the bed and crashed into the side of Boulder Mountain. Boulder rolled off and smashed into the building by the side of the line, but he kept on going. He rolled past Percy and Rosie and finally stopped after he knocked down the signal. Ow. 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 The next morning, the three were rescued, and they were taken to the steamworks to be repaired. Percy's damage was the quickest to fix, and soon he was ready to leave, just in time to take the mail. "Oh dear," moaned Percy. "I really don't want to take the mail if there's a monster lurking around out there." "I don't know what you're being scared of now," said Rosie, "but when I'm scared, it helps to have a friend with you." "Well, I am in need of an extra mail fan," said Percy. "Maybe if one of the good trucks rode with me. If I wasn't damaged, I'd volunteer," said Mario. "I could help carry the mail," came Nicholas's voice. "Really, Nicholas?" said Percy. "You'd help me take the mail even if there's a monster on the loose?" "Of course I would," said Nicholas. "I'm not scared of any monsters." So Percy took Nicholas to the depot to collect the other mail vans. "Sorry, boss, I can't find any pink paint," We've got plenty of red paint though, said Kevin. Red paint? Are you ready? I sure am. Let's do this. And Percy set off with Nicholas and the other mail vans. They were soon making good time. They soon arrived at Croven's gate. The mail was soon unloaded. Percy was about to set off again when the clock struck midnight, and then... "Oh, don't you look tasty? You should spend the night in my stomach." "Oh no, it's..." "Now Percy, don't panic. I'm sure there's the Midnight Mail Monster!" And Percy sped away. He was going so fast he didn't see the points were switched to an old line. He was soon heading down a siding. Percy, slow down!" cried Nicholas. But Percy couldn't slow down. He was out of control and heading for a sharp bend that was near the edge of a cliff. Nicholas knew it was all up to him now. He slammed on his brakes as hard as he could. Oh no, whoa! Percy barely made it around the bend. But now he was heading straight for some buffers that stood in front of an old radio building. There was no chance of stopping in time. Percy shut his eyes. Ow! Percy, are you alright? Ow. Ooh. Aw man, you caught me red buffered. Who are you, and what are you doing here? Oh, my name is Midnight, and I'm the new engine that was supposed to come here. But when I arrived, I found this old radio building, and after finding out that it still works, and that I could have my voice play on station loudspeakers, I decided to have some fun. What kind of fun? Pretending to be a monster and scare you by saying I was gonna eat you. So you were the Midnight Mail Monster. Well, I don't know what a Midnight Mail Monster is, but yes, I was pretending to be a monster. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you so much that you end up crashing twice. Proteus and Lady will hear about this for sure. James, Thomas, and Harvey were sent to rescue Percy and Nicholas. Soon they were back on the rails, but Percy had to go to the works again. Proteus and Lady had arrived to talk to Midnight. Well, Midnight, it appears you will have to do Percy's mail run while he's being repaired. Nicholas will keep a close eye on you to make sure you don't play any more tricks. Yes, and once again I'm sorry, said Midnight. And I'm sorry too, said James, for making up that story about the monster. Even if I hadn't made it up, this probably still would have happened. Both apologies accepted, said Percy. And with that, James took Percy to the works. For the next few days, Midnight took the mail train for Percy, and Nicholas kept him in order. Soon Percy was back, and Midnight started doing other work. Percy was happy to go back to doing his favorite job. But he was even more happy that his new friend Nicholas had agreed to work the night shift with him from now on.